for this 76ers team in this series. He hits the deck as White missed the three. The struggles from the outside continuing for Derek White, and a blocking foul is going to be called on.
Going against him, starting with.
Part of what Mazzulla wanted was to change the vibe, change the feel, and change the look for the 76ers. Garza off the mark on the OC
right from the start. The Celtics' first 3 possessions have been 3 threes. They know what they have to do to take control and try to take advantage of the situation.
Paul George attacks his 36th birthday. Recovering now defensively as Brown goes to work. And nobody was home.
What a start here. If you're Nick Nurse and Philly. Game 7 on the road. 6-0 run here to start this game.
Back down Embiid. Outside Edgecombe. George. Oubre wasn't run over. Boston on the run with White. Looking to get on the board with Brown. Good defense by George. Get it up ahead. Embiid knocked away by Harper.
Now he's taking it up a whole nother level.
Tyrese Maxey averaging 26.3 points per game in this series on 44% from the floor, playing in his third game 7. Bounce it for Edgecombe, and he sticks with her. He has gone early. He has gone 0 for in those 3 losses, but he has had some huge performances, including 30 and 10 in the Game 2 win here at TD Garden. His communication with Shireman and White. Boston still just trying to get on the board here in Game 7. Shireman outside, 4 to shoot. White left it fly. And he
That was a struggle 3. Shot clock running down and almost a desperation shot by White.
Maxey doesn't have the response. Embiid couldn't corral it. Brown knocks it. Numbers the other way if they hurry. It's Harper on the outside. And now Numbers back the other way. Embiid on his high horse. Bounces it for Maxey.
2 transition baskets for Philly. Philly, the team wants to get out and get some easy ones before the Celtics can settle up defensively.
Brown pulls. And he missed the pull-up J. Peyton Pritchard's going to check in next dead ball and expect a heavy diet of him offensively here tonight. Oubre. Derek White, who has really struggled shooting the ball, but he's talked about remaining confident, looking at all the little things. Oh, he nearly traveled, but he was 10 to shoot. He's got the mismatch on Shireman. Back him down. Double comes. Embiid looks for the open man. Oubre extra. Edgecombe with another 3. And it's in and out. Rebound fought for.
Philly is playing without hesitation. Everything has so much force behind it. They know exactly what they want to do and how they're going to do it.
Full rotation for the 76ers. They've got 7 assists on 7 made field goals. Boston playing without Jason Tatum, but they do have Peyton Pritchard, who comes in. Garza late to recover defensively. Let's see if Philly can take advantage with Maxey. Garza's playing with 2 fouls. He's still in the game against Embiid. Embiid wants to go to work. Right at Garza. Inside Oubre.
I hear. Or Embiid.
Yeah, he knows exactly what he wants to do. I'm a hesitation dribble, come double team, cut, I get behind the defense, get a basket.
Joel Embiid is 0-3 in Game 7s in his career as Garza flings it a little too strong. He's 3 rebounds and 4 assists in the first 6 minutes.
Oh, what a pass.
And now Oubre couldn't finish it, and it's out of bounds off Oubre. When Nick Nurse was raised with foul trouble, and Joe Mazzulla, Celtics head coach, has said it's been the stupid ones, the silly ones at the 80-foot mark near midcourt that have taken them out of games. Pritchard looking outside for White. Deep 3 is up and down.
Down 3s. He has really struggled in this series.
That was Peyton Pritchard with the snake dribble with Embiid in the drop coverage to have the lane to pass it to him.
Embiid too smooth.
I don't know how you guard him. I really don't, because he can get that shot anytime he wants.
Brown still looking for his rhythm, and he finally finds one.
But you see the Celtics are touching the paint first, either taking the mid-range or spraying it back out for 3s, different from their first possession.
Maxey outside, but he can't hit the 3. So Brown finally on the board, out there with Pritchard, Queta, White, and Shireman. Brown pulls, and he's fouled by Maxey. The foul was called and waved him off, so no, I'm good. I can stay on the floor. See how much trust he truly has on him. Tatum got hurt last year when he tore the Achilles in that loss at Madison Square Garden. Boston came back here, and Brown had 12 assists for the Celtics. They're going to need that type of performance to stave off a 3-1 blown lead. They're 32-0 and leading 3-1 in the series. The Sixers are 0-18. They can make some history tonight. Embiid can't hit the 3. Boston staying afloat after the early avalanche. Edgecombe stays in front of Brown. Oh, the step away by Brown, but he comes up short. Reload now with Pritchard, 10 to shoot. Calling for the screen. White will use it. White will step in. It's an offensive foul, and that's the type of foul that
the screen and roll is so high out. Now he's potentially going to pick up another one right here trying to guard Embiid.
Double being shown by Hauser. Embiid still goes right to work with a fake.
Nothing the Celtics can be able to do.
So do you double red? What do you do?
They are dark.
And now Maxey on the run with numbers. Bounce it, edge come. Who can fly inside for two?
Nice finish.
Transition and fast break points. Huge here in this first quarter for Philadelphia.
Back up to a 10-point lead. Philly led by as many as 11 early on. Brown, attack and slam.
Brown being aggressive. He knows he has to set the tone. Rotate him out there. Give your teammates confidence by going to the basket.
Maxey floats it in. Good start for Tyrese Maxey. 2 of 3 from the floor, the 4 points, but 6 assists. He and Embiid have a combined 10 assists in the first 9 minutes. It's White. Too strong.
And it's those threes I don't like for Boston. Just a simple high screen and roll, and you chuck. I like the threes when they penetrate, get into the...
Just ready to play. The guys on that floor, they're not new to this.
Well, it's Paul George's 6th Game 7, and he looks real comfortable early. Both of you guys played in 5 of these. What is it about getting ready for the game as Walsh fires and comes up short? Brown with a hard crash comes cleans it. What is it about these games that's different from the rest?
It's the unknown, right? Because now we talk about the playoffs, bringing out the warts in your team. Now in the Game 7, every possession matters. Every loose ball, missed free throws, missed assignment. Those things now get magnified in the Game 7.
How do you settle in with chaos? All this emotion, knowing that you're winning or going home, to balance that and still be productive and be free on the court.
Again, if you're just joining us, no Jason Tatum, but there is Jaylen Brown.
When Philly is just coming off clean, one pick, throw it inside, Embiid gets doubled. They can get what they want on their terms.
Paul George has said he's found his joy in playing again. And on his 36th birthday, he has it in the run. Walsh, the open man. He'll tee it up. And Embiid with a box out.
When you're at home, those are the type of buckets you need in transition when you're shorthanded, a superstar like Tatum.
He caught it in his wheelhouse anyway. That's where he wants to be.
George, not that time. He does have 2 assists. Brown now up to 8 points on 3 of 7 shooting. 2 for 1 opportunity if they play it right here. Kata with a screen. Pritchard, love it. Kata does the rest.
By the Celtics, they're going to involve Embiid in most situations when they want to generate some scoring.
3rd assist for Pritchard. 14-second difference between the clocks. Embiid right into Kata, and he banks it home. He thought he was going to get the... Had so many incredible moments. End of clock. 4 seconds. Pritchard drives on George. Stops on a dime. Lost the basketball, and he won't get a shot off. The Sixers from Spain. Derek White on the bounce. Stop. And a foul's going to be called on Drummond. And they call this on Tyrese Maxey. Now Nick Nurse is going to have to challenge this. Tyrese
to get him back to the bench.
Tyrese is just laughing it off. Meanwhile, we talked to Joe Mazzulla before the game, and he said something interesting, Zora speech, but he said, just because we score the first 2 points doesn't mean we're going to win the game. Case in point, he said Game 5, when they were up at home by 13 in the 3rd quarter. And big in
the Knicks walked them down. This team seems to settle at times.
They were 24 minutes away from ending the series in Game 5. The defense from Gonzalez. Maxey on the second effort. Top fader goes down.
I got some game. This is
great D. Better. Oh.
That's why I said defense is over. Moved twice.
Philadelphia with Justin Edwards, Andre Drummond, and Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey and George. White, Pritchard, Kata, Hauser, and Gonzalez, the 5 for Boston. White on the attack, stop on a dime and float it in.
Boston, my question is, can they stop anyone?
But it's less ISO, Reg. They're going side to side and then attacking, so they're getting cleaner looks.
Joe Mazzulla said our defense was...
Joe Mazzulla just going deep in his bench. Gonzalez played a lot of games early on in the season. Kind of fell out of the rotation once Tatum came back.
White with another finish.
Struggled through these first 6 games.
Now it feels like game 7 at TD Garden. Maxey with 7 to shoot. Fend off, bounce. Edwards, no space. 2 to shoot. Edwards, tough one. Doesn't go. White thought about it. Now it's Keita on the outside. Oh, the drive, and Keita with Xfinity. Now through May 10th on the Xfinity app. Boston has brought some energy. They've attacked the basket, already matching their paint points from the first quarter here in the second. As George is fouled on the outside by 7, he's got 13.
And that 13 felt like 20 because they needed him in that storm. He gave him confidence, he settled them, and now they're back in the game.
Philly looking to regulate a little bit here. With Embiid still on the bench, it's George on the face-up. George will try.
In this series.
Footwork is just made you think he was driving for sure.
7 points now for PG. Quiets the crowd momentarily. White, a lot of movement, a lot of energy. Looking at back for Keita. Instead, White's going to take. Can't make. And Andre Drummond has played sparingly since Embiid has returned, but his minutes have been valuable as Maxey floats it up with short.
A little flip up right there.
Yeah, it was just because I was so small.
That was crafty.
It's Pritchard on the outside against George. Off the screen. Snicks his way through. Pritchard, bounce it. Keita, the patience and the slam.
He took 2 white jerseys with him. Keita got big, good hands, better finish.
5 assists now for Pritchard. Step back, Edgecombe, well short. And Edgecombe to challenge it, but they're saying you got to get back in the play. And doesn't look like it necessarily was hit.
Watch the snake dribble by Pritchard. Just gets in there and gets patient. As he's patient, the defense collapses.
Maxey in for Grimes. Quick trigger. In and out.
Well, drag action. Keita and Pritchard right here.
Cross. Pritchard, shield. Shovel. Oh, Keita is fouled before the shot. Boston made the run with Embiid on the bench. Let's see how they respond here. Get it in for Pritchard. 13 on the shot clock. Started by the rookie Edgecombe. Pritchard. An array of moves. Cross on Embiid. Pump. Second time. Floated up. Put it down.
I mean, the Tatum out tonight. Pritchard and Jamal, I'm talking, he's got a 15 to 20 field goal attempts.
He has to get him up. He is the threat out there. He knows how to get a bucket.
10-2 run. Embiid outside Oubre. Open look. Embiid on Gonzalez. Oh, in between two. A wild attempt. A one possession game here for Boston. It's White. 2-3.
A first half for Derek White, who has struggled with his shot all series long. 5 of 8 from the field, 16 for White.
And the Celtics are doing this with no Brown on the court. And
offensive foul.
Oubre picks it up. A chance to tie or take their first lead of Game 7. White is fouled by Oubre.
A little bit. And look at the crowd. They
need to get a Game 7 in your building.
Pritchard escapes. Boston leads.
Coming alive here.
They have simplified the game. They were just putting pick and roll and go to work.
Embiid can't respond. Grimes couldn't corral it. Advantage in this second quarter. Here it is on the right side. You see Shireman coming in and crashing hard. Number 1 on Shireman. 3rd team foul against Boston. Embiid, since coming back in, quiet. After that roaring opening quarter. Maxey, and a foul going to go on Gonzalez here. Prior to that easy one for Quentin Grimes to go back in front by 1. Now it's Pritchard again. Looking to shield on Grimes. Spin, step back. Pritchard just in and out. Rebound, he got hit in the face. 4 on 5. Edgecombe loads it up and sticks a 3. NBA history to have a playoff game of 30 points and 10 boards. He was magnificent. Brown, kick. Pritchard with 8 to shoot. He's been the go-to guy along with White in the second quarter. In a crowd. Squeezes through. Brown has to fire and buries a triple.
And the Celtics have a very clear plan. They're putting Maxey or Embiid in every action to try to get one with Jaylen Brown knocking down a big one.
Embiid And he goes through the... Embiid's going to always hear it here in Boston. He is tough. Playing against these guys for so long. I'm tired.
Yes. I like that.
Yes.
I'm tired of losing to him.
5 minutes to play in the second. Brown drive. Kick. White. The hot hand. Doesn't stay that way. Now it's right out of Barlow.
Go right at him. Fresh meat.
Skip it for Pritchard. 6 to shoot on Edgecombe. Off the screen. Pritchard. Oh, the head fake. He couldn't.
And you're going to see a... Y'all calm down. I'm me. I'm the one mismatch out here.
0-3 in his first 3 appearances that included the 2023 Boston series in which Tatum had 51 points in this building.
Pass forward while being in the bonus, and the Celtics are saying, you know what, we're going to keep your main guys in action to create offense for all of us.
See Jason Tatum's 23.3 points, but maybe more importantly, averaged 10.7 rebounds per game. On the defensive side, his defensive rebounding was arguably the best of his career since coming back from the Achilles.
And also leading this team in assists as well. So you lose a lot, obviously. So there's going to have to be a plethora of guys to pick up the action for him.
Embiid again on triple-double watch. Now it's Brown on Barlow. Wants to go to work. Brown spin. Brown score.
That's what I wanted him to just check in. Put the pressure on him.
Maxey in the paint. The open man is Edgecombe. Can't hit on that 3. Leak